Cheryl, and today we're going to do a story that my mom used to read to me a very long time ago. But before we do that, I'm going to do a rainbow song with you in two different ways. The first time I'm going to sing it, the second time I'm going to sing and sign it. So here goes. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. So that was with the words, and now I'm going to show you it with the signs. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. So this is a story of Harold and the Purple Crayon. One evening, after thinking it over for some time, Harold decided to go for a walk in the moonlight. There wasn't any moon, and Harold needed a moon for the walk in the moonlight. And he needed something to walk on. He made a long, straight path so he wouldn't get lost. And he set off on his walk, taking his big purple crayon with him. But he didn't seem to be getting anywhere on the long, straight path. So he left the path for a shortcut across the field, and the moon went with him. The shortcut led right to where Harold thought a forest ought to be. He didn't want to get lost in the woods, so he made a very small forest with just one tree in it. It turned out to be an apple tree. The apples would be very tasty, Harold thought when they got red. So he put a frightening dragon under the tree to guard the apples. It was a terribly frightening dragon. It even frightened Harold, and he backed away. His hand holding the purple crayon shook. Suddenly, he realized what was happening. But by then, Harold was over his head in an ocean. He came up thinking very fast. And in no time, he was climbing aboard a trim little boat. He quickly set sail. And the moon sailed along with him. And after he had sailed long enough, Harold made land without much trouble. He stepped ashore on a beach, wondering where he was. The sandy beach reminded Harold of a picnic, and the thought of picnics made him very hungry. So he laid out a nice, simple picnic lunch. There was nothing but pie. But there were all 9 kinds of pie that Harold liked the best. When Harold finished his picnic, there was quite a lot left. He hated to see so much delicious pie go to waste. So Harold left a very hungry moose and a deserving porcupine to finish it up. And off he went, looking for a hill to climb to see where he was. Harold knew that the higher up he went, the farther he could see. So he decided to make the hill into a mountain. And if he went high enough, he thought he could see the window of his bedroom. He was tired and he felt he ought to be getting to bed. He hoped he could see the bedroom window from the top of the mountain. But he looked down over the other side and he slipped. And there wasn't any other side of the mountain. He was falling in thin air. But luckily, he kept his wits about him. And he made a balloon and he grabbed onto it. And after that, he made a basket under the balloon big enough that he could stand in it. He had a fine view from the balloon, but he couldn't see his window. So he made a house with a window. And he landed the balloon in the grass in front of the house. None of the windows were his window. He tried to think of where his window ought to be. He made some more windows. He made a big building full of windows. He made lots of buildings full of windows. He made a whole city full of windows. But none of the windows were his window. He couldn't think where it might be. He decided to ask a policeman. The policeman pointed the way. Harold was going anyway, but Harold thanked him. And he walked along with the moon, wishing he was in his room and in his bed. Then suddenly Harold remembered. He remembered where his bedroom window was where there was a moon. He got in it and he drew up the covers. The purple crayon dropped to the floor and Harold dropped off to sleep. The end. I hope you enjoyed the story of Harold and the Purple Crayon and his crazy imagination. I wonder if you could come up with a story with your favorite color crayon. If you'd like to do that and share it with us, we'd love to see it. Remember, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let us know what you think. Thanks for joining me.